Singapore was a safer place in 2011 with crimes at a 20-year low. The overall crime reported fell by 5.3% to 31,404 cases in 2011 as compared to 33,152 cases in 2010. Besides the overall crime rate, violent property crimes like robberies, housebreakings and murders also fell to 20-year lows. Police said the drop in robbery and housebreaking rate was partly due to the arrest of serial offenders. Meanwhile, snatch thefts and rioting fell to 10-year lows.
Through police strong efforts in our education and enforcement front, we have seen certain categories of crime that has fallen to a very low figures for the last year. Crimes such as housebreaking and robbery have registered an all-time low for the past 20 years.
Youth crime also went down, and there was a 17% decrease in the number of youths arrested from 4,174 in 2010 to 3,450 in 2011. The police focused on combating youth crime in 2010 after several high-profile incidents such as the Downtown East and Bukit Panjang slashings. The police worked with other agencies such as MCYS and MOE to help youths at risk, deter youths from crime, and identify those for intervention programs. In recent years, the police have highlighted unlicensed money lending, harassment, outrage of modesty, and youth crimes as key concerns. To combat loan sharking activities, the police have stepped up enforcement efforts, strengthened its community partnership, and will use social media like Facebook to reach out to the public and turn them against loan sharking. The number of unlicensed money lending and loan shark harassment cases fell by 21% and 24% respectively. Meanwhile, outrage of modesty cases fell by less than 1%, and police said this was thanks to stepping up uniformed presence, tracking down offenders, and public education efforts. Low crime doesn't mean no crime. Cases involving the integrated resorts went up. In 2010, there were 463 cases, and 2011 saw 520 cases. Commercial crime was another area of concern for the police, and these crimes went up by 2%. Commercial crimes include failure to deliver goods and services, inducing victims to buy counterfeit or worthless goods, and scams. Last year saw 493 cases where victims failed to receive goods or services like holiday packages after making purchases online, a 52% jump from the 2010 figure of 324. More people in Singapore fell prey to scams like kidnap phone scams, lottery phone scams, and internet love scams in 2011, and $6.6 million was scammed last year. The number of reported phone scams increased from 652 cases in 2010 to 828 cases in 2011. Kidnap phone scams involve someone calling the victim, claiming that the family member has been kidnapped and demanding ransom, while lottery phone scams involve the victim being told on the phone that they have won a lottery and to transfer money to the caller to claim the lottery prize. Internet love scams first surfaced here in 2008. Typically, culprits contact victims through various online dating or social networking sites and try to develop relationships with them. The culprit then tricks the victim into remitting him or her money or asks the victim to invest in ventures. Victims are usually female and in their 40s.
Criminals make use of technology such as the internet and the new electronic financial services to aid them in their scam activities. And they normally prey on people's fear, vulnerability, as well as their greed to achieve their scams. And we would like to urge the public to exercise caution when they come across deals that appear too good to be true, and refrain from dealing with unknown persons, especially those that you have just met over the internet.